Hi and welcome back to listbuilding-secrets.com, how to generate massive profits with list building. You're here again with Jim Abernethy, and this is free training video number 11. Now guys, we've come a long way since we started out on the very first video, and we've come through all the steps that have got us to where we are. We are very close to having a fully operational, profit-making list building website up and running. And today I want to show you how to create a free ebook and upload it to your web hosting site. Now remember, this is the gift, the highly valuable gift that we are giving to anyone, a visitor that visits our page and subscribes into our list. Okay, so here's what you'll learn in this video. I'm going to show you where to find content to make your ebook with that will deliver on your promise. Remember, we made some promises in the benefits of opting in for our ebook, didn't we? And today we're going to find content that delivers on that promise so that we can build a solid relationship with our subscriber. Okay? Then I'm going to show you how to take that content and blend it all together and make it into an informative ebook. Then I'll show you how to save your ebook as a PDF and then upload it to your web hosting site. Now if you don't know what a PDF is, that's fine. You'll see as we go through this video. But I'm going to show you how to get this up and live on your website. Then I'll show you how to create a link, a download link, and place it on the thank you email that you send out to your subscriber when they first opt in. Okay, so there's a wee bit to cover here, so let's get straight into it. Now what I'm going to do, the very first thing we need to do is go across to Google. So I'll open up a browser page there. Now this is the web page that we've created, isn't it? This is our squeeze page, and on the left hand side here we made some promises of the benefits a visitor would gain when they came and downloaded our free ebook. We told them that we would show them how to quickly write amazing content that sells, how to engage their audience and make them want more. We told them that we'd show them 5 secret tips that web owners want in their content, and that would show them how to find the 10 highest paying content directories. Now folks, it's critical that we deliver what we promise to deliver. If we don't, immediately our subscriber loses confidence and won't trust us for anything in future that we're sending to them. So this is absolutely critical that we do what we say we're going to do. So we need to go out and we need to find that content that is sitting out there and bring it and put it together as a document so that we can give that to our visitor. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a site where you can go and get as much content as you want and form it into a Word document. Then we're going to save that Word document as a PDF document, so that is something that we can host up on our website. So I'm going to go and open a new browser window here, and in the search box I'm going to type a site called eZine Articles. So it's E-Z-I-N-E Articles. Now this is a massive website that hosts hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of articles that have been written by many people who are members of the eZine article group. Okay? They submit their articles there. This is where you can go online, and many of you will have already done this. You can go and search for information, right, at eZine Articles. Now we can go to that site and look for the information that will fulfill our promises. So right here, I've typed it, and in the first line here, there we are, eZine Articles submission, and it's eZineArticles.com. So we're going to click on that link, and that will take us to, here we are, eZine Articles, right? And down here to all the article categories. So because we're going into the work at home niche, well, we actually don't need to search for a niche, because what we're going to do is we're going to scroll down to here and see where it says eZine Articles, and then there's a magnifying glass. We're just going to do a search. Okay? So we're going to go back to our page, which is right here. And we're going to copy this first line here. How to quickly write amazing content that sells. I'm just going to copy this bit. How to quickly write amazing content. Control C. Then I'll go back to eZine articles. We're going to paste that in there. Control V. There we are. How to quickly write amazing content. Now we're going to search for any articles that are relevant to that search term. So let's click search. See what comes up. Okay, here we are. Right here we've got how to quickly write an article on any subject. Then we've got, do you know how to write quality content that will lead to big blog traffic increase? Yeah, possibly. Learn how to write amazing article titles with effortless ease. Article writing, how to write useful content. That sounds good. Here's one here, 30-minute article writing. How to write amazing articles in half the time. Now that sounds interesting, because remember, our subscriber wants to know how to write articles quickly, because they are going to sell these articles to website owners to make profits for themselves, aren't they? So that sounds interesting to me. I'm going to click on that link. I'll just open it in another tab. So here we are. 30-minute article writing, how to write amazing articles in half the time. Now let's have a look what they're saying here. I'm just going to have a quick read of this. Yes, this sounds great. Okay, listen to what they're saying here. If you're in the internet marketing niche, you will surely benefit from knowing how to write your articles quickly. Doing so will increase the amount of income you earn online. So here's a few ways you can write articles, write 30-minute articles. Now, just there, those three statements sum up exactly what our subscriber would be looking for. So that tells me immediately that this article here has got content in it that I would wish to put in my ebook. Now before we go in, I'm going to copy this content, but I just want to quickly explain something to you. I'm certainly not promoting that we just copy and use this and claim the credit for ourselves. That's plagiarism, okay? And we can't do that because it's really unethical. This guy here is the author of this article. Now, there's two ways we can go about this. The first way is we can copy all his content here, and then if we scroll down this article a bit, okay, let's have a look. Further down the article, there is a link inside this article here, and it's this one here. See this? Article source, http ezinearticles.com/expert equals AJ Simon. Now AJ Simon will be this gentleman here, and he's the guy who has written this article. Now the first way we can go about this is we can copy all of Mr. Simon's content here, and we can take that and paste it directly into our document, our Word document, and so long as we leave this link live in our article, then there's no problem, because we are then doing two things. We're giving our subscriber valuable information that meets their need, and the second thing we're doing is we are giving, for anybody who wants to find out more about this, we are giving this guy here the opportunity to be seen if someone clicks that link. So we're being ethical and we're giving good content at the same time. So that's the first way of doing it. The second way that we can create our ebook is we can take this information here, so we could copy it all and we could paste it into a document, and then we could go through paragraph by paragraph and we could rewrite that content, okay? So we take what Mr. Simon here is saying and then we put our own slant on it, okay? We rewrite it into our own words. We might shorten paragraphs, we might lengthen paragraphs, we might add out. We're simply going to put our own spin on it. Now if we do that, we have then altered the content and we are not just copying it for our own use. Now that also is completely ethical, and I'll tell you why. Everything that you see on the internet with the exception of a very few bits of content, have all in some way, shape or form been copied from other content. You see, nothing is new under the sun. Okay, that is a true saying. And what people have done is they have taken other people's content, mixed and matched it, blended it in to put their own spin on it. So it's perfectly okay for you to do exactly the same. So those are the two ways that you can grab this content. Now, for the sake of time, I'm not going to do the second way because it takes quite a while to rewrite an article, doesn't it? For me, I'm just going to copy this content and I'm going to give Mr. Simon here some credit by leaving his link down here in. Okay? So in order to grab this and make our document, I'm going to go back over here. I'm going to open up a Microsoft Word document. Just let that open up. Now don't worry if you don't have Microsoft Word, there's a free document editing software out there called OpenOffice. You can type that into a web browser and then download it. That is a free open source product. It's very similar to Microsoft Word. I don't think it quite has all the features, but I'm pretty sure it has the ability to save those documents as a PDF, which is what we're going to do here. Okay, so now I've got my document open. I'm going to go back to that content, and first of all I'm going to copy the headline. Control C. Then I'm going to go down here and I'm going to paste it into this Word document. Control V. Now what I want to do here is I just want to keep text only, okay, for the headline. We'll make that a little bigger. In fact, we'll make sure all our content here is a bit bigger so you can read it. Yeah. Then we'll go down a line or 2 lines and we'll go back and we're going to copy the rest of that article. So from here, we're going to scroll down and pick up all this information here. And we're going to make sure that we keep this link here, okay? So we're going to copy that also, Control C. We'll go back to our document and paste that in, Control V. Right, there we are. Now there we have a valuable content rich article that we've pasted in, and we've also kept the link live so that anybody reading this can click on that link and go back and AJ Simon gets credit for it. Okay, so there is the first part of what we're answering. Now we'll just rename that here, and I'm going to say how to write amazing articles articles that sell in just 30 minutes. Okay, now the minute that our subscriber sees that, they go, wow, this is what I'm looking for, because I want to be able to write great articles and I also want to be able to do them in 30 minutes or so, because if I can do 2 in an hour, then that increases my online earning potential, doesn't it? So we're actually fulfilling our promise to our subscriber. So that's the first one. I'm going to do one more. I'm not going to make a big ebook here, folks, because time doesn't allow me to do so, but I'm going to do 2 of these. So I'm going to get another article and fulfill on 2 of the promises. But of course, when you make your own ebook, if you put 4 promises in there, you need to deliver at least 4 of those promises worth of content, don't you? So we'll go back over to our web page that we created, our squeeze page. So we've finished with this article now. We'll close that one down. We're going to shoot over here back to our squeeze page. Now the second promise we made was how to engage your audience and make them want more. That sounds good. I'm just going to copy this here, how to engage your audience. We'll copy that. Then we're going to go back to eZine, and we'll backspace on that and go down to the search box again. Okay, so this is on the front page of eZine. Go down to the search box, we'll backspace that out and paste how to engage your audience in, and search on that. Let's have a look and see if there's articles on that. Oh, look at that, the very first article there. Look, engage your audience in 90 seconds. Now, normally I would go through and have a really good look at some of these articles here, check them out to see that they fulfill what it is I want to fulfill on my page. But for the sake of time, I'm just going to take this article because that's a great headline, you know, and it's exactly what I'm looking for. So I'm going to open that in another browser. Here we are. Engage your audience in 90 seconds. So let's copy that headline. Control C. We'll go back over to our document. I'm just going to shift that back up a line. There. Now we'll go down here. Control V. Engage your audience in 90 seconds. I'm going to discover how to engage your audience in 90 seconds. That'll do. That's a great headline, I think. Right, now we'll go back over and we're going to grab that content, and of course we're going to leave the credits in for the person who wrote this. Okay, so we'll scroll right down. Gee, this is a big long article. Let's keep going. This is a big article. Good on him. Okay, right down the bottom here, see, article source, and the expert is Wilson L. So we want to leave that link in. We'll copy all of that, Control C, go back to our document, and we're going to paste that in, Control V. And there we are, it's pasted it all in. So here we are, article source, there's a live link there, so Wilson L is going to get credit, and here we are, look at this. We've got fantastic content in our article, in our ebook to be. Now you can go through and you can change some of these sub-headlines about, these headers about. Like I said, for the sake of time, I'm not going to do that on this, but what I will do is we're going to edit this a little bit, okay? So we've now got our content. Let's imagine that we've got a lot of content in here, and we're going to just do a wee bit of editing to make it look great. So first of all, with Microsoft Word, you can just go here up to these headings. I'm going to go to this one here, title. I just hover over that and look at that title. That looks great. It looks really professional. How to write amazing articles that sell in just 30 minutes. Then I'm going to go to this first paragraph here, and we're going to make it look like a sub-header. Okay, so we'll try that heading 1. Yeah, I think that heading 1 will be just fine. So there we are. It leads people into the article, doesn't it? Put a bit of a space there. So now we've got a headline and we've got a subheader there, and then here are all the topics. Now you could go through and dress this up even more if you wish. Whatever you want to do, that's totally up to you. We'll do the same with this one. So I'll go beside that, title it. Great. Oops. What did I do then? Sorry about that. Back here. Then we're going to take, the more you engage your audience, the more credibility and rapport will be built between you and your audience. What a great start. Okay, let's drop that down the line. We're going to make this here heading 1, and then put a space there, and there we are. We've got some great content in there, and you might want to add right at the end of it, so you would have more on this than I have, obviously. But you know, you might want to put your own slant on it here at the end, and add, you know, closing notes, and even put your own link in if you were bringing this stuff over directly. If you are rewriting it, you can put whatever links you want in it, because it's totally your own content then, isn't it? Alright, so that's all I'm going to do as far as editing it and making it all look good. Really, I'm showing you the principle of how to do this. You can practice it in your own time and make it look however you want. Now, the last thing I'm going to do for this is we're going to go up to here to insert, and we're going to put a cover page on this. Okay. Now, here in Microsoft Word, you get a range of different blank covers that you can use. I think that one there will be fine. Here we are. So what it's now done, see, it's put a cover page on. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to title this How to Write Engaging Content That Sells to... Okay, it's a bit of a lame title, I know, but this is, you can see it's just for example only, isn't it? And we'll backspace that. Now we would probably center that, so we'll go back here, center it, and we might bold it up, and then we'll drop that down the line. How to write engaging content that sells to web owners. You can even color that there if you wish. We'll change the color of our font. We'll go to that, and I think we'll push that down a couple of lines. Then if you wish, you can put an image in here. So I'm going to go back over to where are we, to the desktop. Now here's my work at home folder. Remember we had the image of our ebook in this here in images. I'm going to copy that, then we'll go back to our ebook and we'll paste that in, Control V. And look at that, there you are. Now it's not the best looking ebook in the world, but that's not of any real concern here. It's so that you can see how to do this for yourself, okay? So now we've got our title, we've got our image, which matches up to the image that was on our web page. Then we've got some great content that we're giving these people, aren't we? Right, so now we've got that all in there. Now we're going to save this. We'll just save it as, I'm going to call this free ebook, and I'm going to save it on my desktop, and I'm going to save it inside our work at home folder. There we are. So we'll save that. There we are, and up here you can see that the name has changed to free ebook. Right, now that we've saved the Word document, now we want to save that as a PDF, okay? So now we're going to go back to here, we'll go Save As, scroll down, PDF, okay? We're going to click on that, and you can leave the name as a free ebook because it's a different type of file. It's not a doc file, it's a PDF, so you can save with the same name. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to put a dash in there, because when we make this live, like remember I told you, web browsers don't like spaces. They like dashes, but they don't like spaces. So we're just going to click publish. We're finished with this now, so we can close that. Now if I go back, so here we are in our work at home folder. If I go back to there, look at this. Inside there we now have a free ebook. Fantastic. And if I double click that and open it up just to show you, there it is. Look, this is a readable, downloadable file, okay, that people can download from the net. And look, there's the links. So these are clickable links. People can click on that and go to that, the source of this article, or if it was your own links, they could click on that and go to your web page, okay? So we're going to close that. Right, now that we've got that live, or sorry, in our folder, now we want to take that and we want to upload that to our web page so that we can have it available for our subscribers. So we need to go here to FileZilla. Remember FileZilla, we created that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here. Beside this quick connect button, there's a wee drop down arrow. If we hit that, here's my login right here. I don't have to go through the whole process of putting host, username and password in again, because FileZilla saves it automatically. I just have to click on this and it will upload my website. So here we go. We're going to click on that. It's working over here. As soon as I see this directory listing successful, I know that we're live. Okay. Now we want to go over to the right here to our remote site here. And then file name, or underneath file name, we'll go to public HTML. We're going to double click that, and it has opened up the contents of our website. Okay. Now we need to create a folder here. Okay, and we're going to store our free ebook inside this folder. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click, and then I'm going to scroll down and see here, create directory. Just going to hit that. Now, the directory is going to be called download. And we're going to hit enter. And there we are. We now have a folder called download. Okay. Now what we want to do is we want to double click on download, and that we are now inside that download folder. Now over here on the left, here is our free ebook that we created. Remember, we are on the desktop. So there we are. There's my desktop, and then we are inside the folder Work at Home on my desktop, and these are the files that are sitting in there. And here's our free ebook .pdf. Now that is the workable file or the viewable file. All we're going to do now is we're going to take this from here and we're going to drag it across into this folder. So we just click, hold, drag and drop. Okay? And here it is, it's working. And over here very soon you're going to see this ebook. There we are. Look at that, folks. Free ebook.pdf. Okay? There's one more little trick that we want to do here. We want to, just in case people go hunting for this ebook outside of subscribing onto our list, we want to rename this with a couple of random digits so that people can't guess the name of it. So I'm going to click on that, then I click F2, and we're just going to backspace between the K and the dot. So free ebook and the dot, and then I'm just going to put a dash, and then I'm going to put some random numbers, WE65HU. Okay, they're just random. Then people can't guess how to get a hold of that file. And we click enter, and there we are, it has renamed that file. Okay, now we need to grab the link for that file because we're going to take it to our download page. So I'm going to right click on that, then I'm going to scroll down to copy URL to clipboard. Click on that. Now we need to go back to our Work at Home folder. Here we are inside it. Okay, Work at Home. And remember we had a notepad called Site Info. So we're going to double click that and open it. And here is the link to our actual website. We're going to just go down a line, dash, 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 to break it. Then we're going to paste that link in there. Control V. Right, now, here's the FTP link, but we don't want FTP, we want the HTTP link. So, the first thing we do is come to here, and we're going to go click just in front of the D, and we're going to backspace the public HTML out, and leave the / in. Then we're going to come along to in front of the W, and we're going to backspace and leave the 2 slashes in, okay? And then we're going to click in front of the F, backspace, and we're going to put HT. So now we've got http :// and all this workathomesolutions.info / download. So that is, if I go back over to here, over to our FileZilla, we'll go back up here. So there's the folder download, and then it's telling it download / free ebook WE65HU. Okay, so that free ebook is sitting inside that folder download. Right, so that is the link that we need for our ebook. Now that we've created that, we're going to copy that. So I just highlight it, Control C. Now we're going to go back over to Aweber. Now the reason we need to do this is so that we can put this link that we've just created onto our thank you message. The very first message that they receive from us, we thank them for getting onto our list, and we give them the link to their free download so that we can create relationship with them straight away. So I'm going to go back over to the internet. Now I've already got Aweber open. We can click out of here. We've finished with eZine for now. We'll click out of that, and here I am in Aweber. Okay, here's the list that we created, work-at-home-77. Right, now we want to go to messages. Just click on that. Let it load up there. And here's the very first email message that we created. Hi, here's your free download. Let's click on that link, and it's going to open up our message, and we're going to do a wee bit of editing. Now, here is the text inside our message. Hi, here's your free download. Hi there, thanks so much for subscribing to Work at Home Solutions. I have some fantastic free information that I would love to send to you over the next days and weeks to come. Please keep a close watch on your email over the next few days. Then we've said to download your free ebook, please click on the link below. And we put a dummy link in there, didn't we? Just as a placeholder, really. Now what we're going to do is we're going to highlight that and go backspace, and we're going to paste our link in, Control V. Okay, there it is there. That's the link. And once it underlines like that, you know you have a live link. Okay, then all we need to do is go save, and that's it. We've actually created the download to our free ebook. Now I'm going to click next here, and then we just go save and exit, and that's all we need to do with Aweber for now. Okay, the last thing we want to do is we want to go here and open a new browser, and I'm going to paste into this browser the link we've just created to test that it actually works. So we're going to go Control V. There we are. I've just pasted in here the whole link that I've pasted into Aweber. Now I'm going to hit enter, and this should open up our ebook. And look at that, it's loading, and voila! Look at that, folks. We now have a live ebook that we can give to our subscribers by sending that link to them. Now I hope you understand. It sounds reasonably complicated. When you've done it a couple of times, it really is very easy. So just have a couple of practice runs. Don't make it live to any subscribers yet. Have a couple of practice runs and you'll see just how easy it is. And look, this is now live on the internet, so I can click on that link and you watch what happens. It will take me to Mr. A.J. Simon of eZine Articles, and look, I can read a bit of information about him. So we haven't taken any credit away from A.J. Simon, even though we have used his content. Okay, so that is just fine. Alright, well that's it for this video. We've now created our free gift that we can give to our subscribers. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to find amazing products that you can promote to your list. I'm going to show you how to set up your email message sequence on your autoresponder, and I'm going to show you how to add affiliate product links to your email messages, of course, completely free of charge. Alright, so please hit the like button, because I'm sure you've enjoyed this video. I've enjoyed making it. Share it with your family and friends so they can get a hold of this also. Keep an eye out over the next day or so. I'll be sending you a video that'll be coming from listbuilding-secrets.com or Jim Abernethy. It's been great being here with you again today. Till the next video, take care.